I accidentally cut my hand, and the blood dripped straight into the drink bottle below. I frousy up. I quickly shouted for my coworker to cut the power and stop the machine, and I rushed back to my station in a panic. I went through each bottle one by one, and finally managed to wipe the blood clean. I used glue to cover the wound, thinking that everything should be fine now. I signaled the boss to turn the machine back on, and got back to work, but little did I know, one drop of blood had already slipped into a bottle, and it made its way down the conveyor belt. That extra ingredient drink was packaged up and shipped all the way to America. An old man drank it, took one sip, and immediately collapsed. The military investigated and found that the drink was laced with gamma radiation. That's when the old general got really excited. They immediately sent a team of special forces to Brazil, following the address on the bottle. They tracked it all the way back to my hideout. Everyone knows how ruthless I am when I transform, so they weren't about to face me head on. They saw on the detector that I was asleep, so they broke down the door and unloaded into the bed. But that was a decoy. I had already jumped out the window and was long gone. Still, I couldn't take any chances, and soon the soldiers cornered me. I couldn't just run. I had to rely on the terrain to find my way out. I led them in circles through the slums, but I couldn't shake them off, because if I ran too fast and my heart rate hit 100, I would turn into a monster. And sure enough, on the run for my life, I ran into a small town that I crossed in the past. They decided to settle old scores right there and held me down, ready to finish me off. I told them to stop, warning them that if they pushed me too far, no one would be able to control the situation. By then, the soldiers had surrounded the place. If I didn't transform, they'd definitely turn me into Swiss cheese, so I intentionally provoked them, letting the thugs punch and kick me. Soon enough, my heart rate skyrocketed past 100. Then, the thug leader was dragged into the shadows by my transformed self. The other two, terrified, tried to run, but it was too late. The soldiers rushed in and injected me with more tranquilizers. But now, my skin is tougher than steel. The needles couldn't even pierce me. Seeing this, the soldiers outside got desperate and threw a grenade in. Boom! I didn't lose a single hair. Now, it was my turn to take action.